Andre.
Ryan.
Everyone always wants to know what's the best costume you've ever had. I want to know what's the worst costume you've ever had. What's the one you put together that you just have zero pride in?
Boy, I think you stumped me on all fronts.
Have you ever worn a costume?
No, I've worn costumes. Not memorable times, but I have worn them. By the way, unnoticed, untalked about, but we have a monitor back. I longed for that monitor yesterday. Yeah, see, you didn't notice anything.
Wow.
Either.
In living color.
In living color, no doubt.
I don't know what that means. Sounds right, though.
I want to say best costume, Spider-Man. Costume I felt no pride for. Basically, every other costume I've ever
Give me one.
I haven't put 20 years. I haven't put pride in a costume.
Okay, tell me one costume.
I'm really struggling. I've been half-assing it for a long time now.
An important skill in this life is being able to remember things.
Yeah, I know, and it's like, am I just getting so lit at these times? Is my costume embarrassment then forcing me to get so lit that I just have zero memory?
Are you coming to the DNVR costume party on Saturday night?
Well, as you know, I was given this weekend off.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's correct.
I thought you were...
I guess that was a decision above your pay grade, huh?
I thought you were taking the Broncos weekend off.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I know. I thought that too. We'll talk to Allie. Maybe we can arrange that.
I have...
the old switcheroo.
I've denied your request.
That's actually... I can say, sorry, my boss. Well, we won't get into that. Ryan, I've been all in my feels today.
Oh, okay.
And it was homie Miroslav tweeting Greg Popovich.
I never got to say my least favorite costume I've ever
Oh,
done.
yeah, sure. Lay it on.
One time when I was a kid, I really wanted to be Dennis Rodman. But I came up with the idea like the night before the costume party at school.
Yeah.
And so I took like a Nuggets jersey and then like printed out Rodman and put it on there and then like dyed my hair green.
Yeah. Sounds amazing.
No, it was terrible.
Sounds like the best costume I would have
Anytime
ever done.
you have to print out a piece of paper, your costume is dead to me.
Really? See,
Yeah.
I was going to go the classic Office 3-hole punch Jim, 3-hole punch Dre on you. But I literally didn't even want to put that time into it.
I don't remember that part of The Office.
It's just a Halloween. Everyone's dressed up, and all he has is like
3 holes.
3 holes, and he's I'm 3-hole punch Jim.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Yeah, and I feared that would happen as well.
Yeah. Also, one time I was Nathaniel Rateliff.
Really?
Great costume. Like, I nailed it. I had, like, a button down.
What's he do? He's an actor?
Are you serious, bro?
He's
a local artist.
Oh, oof, respect.
See, you're the problem. He's the problem. Because I nailed the costume. I mean, I fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
No one knew what the hell I was.
Right. Much like 3-hole punch Jim, you would have made me real sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Andrew in the chat's talking about the Thursday Night Football under. A massacre.
I'm not even counting that, like, in my head. That doesn't count.
No, it shouldn't. Our process was correct.
Our
process was correct and should have been rewarded. The over on passing, though, whatever.
Kyler's hit.
That's good. Yes. That's good. Yeah, the consensor of the night, though, I wish would have hit.
I know. A.J. Dillon just stealing the shine.
Yeah.
He was awesome. No, all right. Let's jump in. Oh, wait. No, you were talking about Miroslav.
Miroslav, yeah, and Greg Popovich quote about Yugoslavia and the old Yugoslavian, Jokic and Doncic playing. It makes him think about what if those guys were all on the same team and how much how much that region is producing. And he's talking, despite a lack of resources in some areas and, coaching maybe not having the background or experience, but that I believe he called it a propensity. And what it made me think, I think Pop kind of circled around it, but didn't quite hit it. And I've heard conversations like this about Brazilian soccer players, about when the Marbury family, Bassi, Born Ready, everyone was talking about New York point guards, that comes and flows. At the end of the day, Ryan, the one commonality is overcoming adversity.
Wow.
It's having just a baseline of obstacles to even get you at a certain level that you have to overcome, that channels that killer within. And how does that relate to our show? I've always said, at my best, when cornered, when stuck in a corner like a rabid animal, I think we've lost that a little bit.
I think we have too.
Wildly entertaining shows, but I think we've lost a little that inner killer, that one that gets you every 1 and 2 night. Doesn't let you quite sleep right. It makes you come back to your notes, to your data, to your stats. And so I had a hard, long talk in the mirror with myself, and I'm ready to rededicate myself, Ryan.
Okay.
And I think if we can all do that, the book is going to have a hell of a weekend.
I'm glad you feel that way.
I'm
glad you feel that way because last night, as I struggled once again for probably like the 8th night in a row, I was thinking to myself, like, maybe the sports book has just gotten better. Not that I have gotten worse. And that's a scary thing because I can control me. I can't control them. So I like your idea more. I like yours better.
They've just caught on to our trends. We just need to find the next Miko shots.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's like in Madden, like when everyone solves cover 3, then you just got to start running cover 4.
Damn straight. That happens in real football as well, not just Madden.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it does.
Love that you went with that analogy first. Yeah, I've got all my stats. I'm dialed, Ryan. I'm ready.
All right. Let's go.
Ready.
Big 3.
Yes.
From Dre.
Let's do it. All right. Big thing this weekend for me, Ryan. Looked at large spreads from last weekend, double digits, and looked at passing yards for those quarterbacks.
Ooh, I'm interested.
Lots of 210, just a smidgerooski, except for Stafford because the Lions really put up a fight, and they had to kind of keep them in. So we've got some passing unders on double-digit spreads for the QB of the favorite team.
Wow.
Thank you.
Bag alert.
In Buffalo, taking on the Dolphins, Josh Allen under 283.5.
Doesn't Josh Allen like literally own the Dolphins franchise? I think that he's like undefeated against them.
I'm sure they will win easy. They're a 14-point favorite. They're going to blow them out. And I think it'll be a lot of Zachy Moss, Tuds. We might see their backup, I've
caught myself trying to talk myself into Tua Tagovailoa recently.
Oh, yeah. I'm all in. I know.
He put on a hell of a press conference this week, let me tell you.
Oh, started Monday, and by Wednesday, I was like, give me Tua, give me Tua.
I mean,
chanting it, baby.
He got some nice throws.
Nice throws. Actually, I'd take an all-Hawaiian QB room. Tua with Mariota backing him up.
Ooh.
Yeah, all in on those guys. Yep.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Call it Billy Musgraves. Let's bring him back. I don't know. He feels like a guy who could channel.
He's at Cal right now.
I know. That was such a trip.
Terrible.
Yeah,
he called that tight end out and up that burned us for a touchdown. I was like, I looked for a tall ledge.
It's so rough when you're in this game long enough. An out and up from a tight end called by Billy Musgrave will really just like murder a Saturday for you.
Just send you into the pit.
Oh my God, it's so true. So Davis Mills is the starter for the Texans, and 15.5-point favorites Rams on the road to the Texans. I'm going under 294.5. You're getting it this high because, as I mentioned, Stafford still threw for a good amount of yards against the Lions.
That's because they underperformed.
No, they underperformed, and the Lions just like kitchen sink.
Yes.
It was like kitchen sink in waves. You rarely see that.
It's like you went into an appliance store.
Yeah, it was a valiant effort, frankly.
Kitchen sinks.
Yeah, exactly. And then I think you'll love this pick. USC minus 21.5. I hate large spreads. Everyone knows that. Do you know who they're playing?
It's got to be Arizona.
Yeah, it's Arizona. So you're telling me a team with that kind of talent, 2 potential top 10 picks, they're just motivated. They're going to whoop that out start to finish. I should have given out the first half spread. But still,
both are going to hit.
21.5 is so comfortable.
I will say this Plummer fella that they played last week, slightly better than the other guy. And I mean,
Jake the Snake?
No, his name's Will Plummer. No relation to Jake the Snake. If the other guy is a 1 out of 10, this guy's a 2.
All right, let's go, bro. You're going to have a great week against SC. Fight on, bro.
Don't say that.
I know. I hate them so much.
I hate them so much.
And yet, I always seem to crush on a prospect from USC.
You know what it is, though? They're not that hateable because they don't have real fans.
No, and it'd be like, I can't blame them.
Like Nebraska, like they have a rabid fan base that even though they're really nice, In real life, they're terrible online. That's hateable.
Yeah.
Oklahoma back in the day, Texas. These all have rabid fan bases. USC is just like
they're soft.
Like I don't know. You just like you imagine at the game like Cliff Kingsbury, Matt LaFleur, and Sean McVay, like happened to be in town and got tickets to the game. Went by the Aviators store on the way in.
Yep, that's right. Maybe picked up some Toms while they were at it. So they could stay comfy during the long, sunny game. Yeah,
Man,
no, you're right.
This visual is amazing.
Oh, I know.
They all have like medium long sleeve shirts on, no logos.
A little coastal discrimination there, though. You really targeted those NFC West coaches, huh?
I did.
You really went after them. Thought those were your guys, dude.
They just seem like the type of guys who would go to a USC game. I mean,
It's
Cliff
true.
was at
It's
USC
true.
for a hot minute. And I literally mean he was there for like 2 minutes before the Cardinals hired him.
And so we're clear, I would gladly drink a couple cold beverages with my guy at a USC game. So.
And those three, hell yeah.
Oh, those three.
Kyle Shanahan
all
maybe
in,
shows
baby.
up.
All in, yeah, big time. Yeah, I want to know where he gets his trucker hats from.
He has them custom. Like,
Yeah,
those are
I
custom,
know.
man.
I need the source. I need the source. Yeah.
The
Direct to
DNVR
the
trucker
veins,
hat,
baby.
the only hat that's ever looked good on every person that's ever worn it. And I'm not selling it. That's really how I feel.
That's true. We should send Kyle one or two.
That's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, just another couple double-digit losing seasons in the Bay, and maybe he can be over here, huh?
Zach dreamed up a scenario today where the Broncos hire Clint Kubiak as their head coach. He does have that Vikings offense humming. Kyle Shanahan gets fired, and then Clint hires him as OC.
I'm so all in. So all in. Coaching lineage with like zone blocking, I'm so all in.
Yeah.
If we only were coached by Kubiaks and Shanahans for the rest of our life, and I'm vehemently against monarchies, but for the Broncos coaching, I will sign that with blood right now. Kubiaks and Shanahans forever to coach the team.
I said I'm like ready to just move on from all Kubiak, Shanahan, Elways.
Get
and
me
even,
back.
honestly,
Get me back.
Bolins at this point. Except for maybe Brittany. She can like stay around in like a high role. We know they're selling the team, so she's not going to be the owner anymore.
So great.
But
Yes,
I think
Hamburglar, so true.
I would just say like, if you could tell me that one day Shanahan would be the OC, I'm in.
Yep.
Other than that, I
Yep.
don't want Clint Kubiak here. Anyways, let's get to my big three.
Let's do it.
A rare dub from Nepotism.
That's
So good.
so good. Joe Burrow also a double digit spread
Right.
favy.
That's why I don't
but
trust.
Tuds.
Yes, that's why I don't
Love
trust his yards. It's not good value.
No.
He's gonna go out there, toss a couple of bombs to Jamar Chase and 1-2 CJ
Automatic.
Uzoma. Is that correct? Feels right. And then he's gonna,
Not the
ride off into the
pronunciation
sunset,
expert.
let Brandon Allen come in and get some snaps.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
have no idea if Brandon Allen's their backup, but he feels like
he
should
feels so much. I know.
be. Derrick Henry anytime touchdown -165. This to me feels like stealing money. I don't understand how it could be this good a value for him
No,
to
he could
score.
pass it.
He's not doing that again. And shout out Justin.
Oh god. man.
I got to see something really quick because I want to get this stat correct, and I meant to do it before the show, but everyone knows I can't plan things in advance. Okay,
his
where
style, you
are
guys.
the Titans?
They're playing against the Colts
Okay, so here they are.
in Indianapolis.
Go into Tennessee, and then we need to go to stats, and we need to go to Derrick Henry's personal page. Okay, so
That was a long roundabout way to get
now we got to go to game
yeah,
logs.
that's right. That's right. I would have just Googled the Derrick Henry game. log.
Okay, so Derrick Henry to score 2 touchdowns is plus 360.
Whoa.
In seven games so far this year,
Yeah.
he's had 3 touchdowns in 3 of them. So Derrick
That's
Henry to get
phenomenal odds.
right. So Derrick Henry to get 2 touchdowns at plus 360, you'd be way over.
If you were
if
always
you bet at every game.
getting it at those odds, betting it every game, you would be up -7
12,
plus
-8
9.
units.
Yeah.
8
Yeah.
units if you're putting a unit on every time. By the way, that's 3. I just had 2 touchdowns. I'm being conservative here. He has 3 touchdowns in 3 games. You were betting the 3 touchdown line. Man. Go even crazier.
That's
So the 1 touchdown line is a Safeman's extraordinaire.
Yeah, this is very intriguing.
Actually,
Ryan.
he also has 3 games with 0 touchdowns, which is kind of crazy.
Sure.
3 with 3, 3 with 0, 1 with 1.
Yeah, in a sense, you're almost saying go all out on the double up.
Yeah, it's like if he's going, he's going.
Right.
So anyways, I feel good about that one. And finally, this one hurts, but it's true. Antonio Gibson over 49.5 rushing yards.
Could be.
Dearness Johnson cleared this by 100. And while the Broncos have revamped things in there, it is still, Kenny Young might put on a Rams uniform when he wakes up on Sunday. That's how fresh this is. And then you have like Baron Browning, who's going to be out there potentially, and Justin Sternad. It's just going to be a real mix of fresh faces out there. I'm not saying he goes all Dearness Johnson on us, but he's going for 50 yards.
There you go. Antonio Gibson. Love it. Derrick Henry last season, 46 carries, 281 yards in 2 games against the Colts, 6.1 yards per carry, 3 tuds. So,
Okay.
sounding good.
So we're feeling safe.
Yeah, we're feeling safe.
Where can you get in on all this action, Dre?
DraftKings Sportsbook, #1 sportsbook in all the land, but not just #1, Ryan. Double-fisted #1. Triple-fisted.
Triple-fisted #1.
When did we add the third fist?
When we found out that they're the best in the universe.
That's right.
We're still running the numbers on the Galaxy.
The Galaxy. That's a larger sample size. It takes time to gather all that data.
Smaller sample size.
Then the universe.
#1 in the Galaxy. We're still running the numbers on the universe.
Whoa. I've got some major confusion going on today with Galaxy and
also,
universes.
I have a bone to pick with the Miss Universe competition. Well, I have several.
Yes, don't get us started. That's exactly right.
Anyways, DraftKings Sportsbook,
Yeah.
where you can bet on anything except hopefully not the Miss Universe competition. That would be messed up.
Yep.
Getting a call. Anyways, probably someone telling me to
friends
shut
at
the hell
Scam
up.
Likely.
Anyways, DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 sportsbook in all the land, including
all of it.
The Galaxy.
Yeah, that's true. That's really
and
true.
you can get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR. Sign up, of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprises of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match. Each up to $500. The deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough and restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Boom.
Okay.
We would have been at the halfway point of the NFL season, you know?
Yeah, there is no halfway point. I guess halftime of the game this week.
No, we'd have to be past. It would be halftime of the games week 9, right?
Right, that'd be 8.5.
Yeah.
Good job. Good math.
Thanks, buddy.
That's why he's the math. He's the numbers.
I've done a lot of math this morning.
He's dialed in
I'm
today.
hyped.
He just
I'm dialed.
has it in the bag.
That's right.
He
It's
is.
true.
He is. Okay. You want the all dogs or you want something else?
All dog me up.
Okay. So last week, no one believes me. It's fine. I understand. I don't expect everyone to believe me, but I believe myself.
Yeah.
And that's what's important here. So in my mind's eye, we've hit 3 all dogs this year. I just didn't give it out last week. So it's fine. Doesn't count. But it counts for me. So I'm feeling confident. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had it last week. It's just like the over last night.
But you outthought yourself.
I did outthink myself, which is embarrassing.
It's very Kyle Shanahan in the
It's because of all
second half of that Super Bowl with the Falcons.
It's all these losses.
I know. They got in your head. Instead, they must strengthen you to get out of that hole.
Right. Okay. So we already know that Derrick Henry is going for 3 touchdowns. That's why we like the Titans to beat the Colts. Plus 120.
I know.
It feels like cheese. It might be cheese, but they have Derrick Henry.
The numbers preseason based on their win probability, this would have been -3. So exactly -3 for the Colts. YPP updated. It's exactly -5 for the Colts. And estimated win, which is based on win margin, is -3 for the Colts. But I'm with you. In these close games, quarterbacks make a huge difference. That the data does not account for, nor does it account for all the COVID stuff going on week 1 that's still impacting the numbers with just a 7-game sample. I'm with you.
By the way, when I added this, Titans plus 130. Since then, plus 120. So get in while it's hot. They heard us talking about 3 touchdowns for Derrick Henry. They're like, oh, crap, that's probably going to happen.
The line
Steelers.
is tightening.
Nice.
Thanks.
Steelers at Browns. Browns likely without Baker Mayfield. He hasn't even been good when he plays.
Wait, he was clear, no?
He's probably okay. He was probably cleared. He's still not going to. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter. You know what the Steelers do? They hit quarterbacks. They hit them hard. So I'm not too worried about it. They're plus 155 on the money line. Yeah.
Yeah, if Baby Maker Baker is out or hurt.
He's not. I mean, he literally has an entirely torn labrum in his left shoulder.
Well, but that's not his thrown shoulder.
I know, but you can't
All
play.
you have to do is line it up.
You can't play football with one shoulder.
Yeah, it is tough to run from J.J. Watt with just one operational
T.J.
shoulder.
Watt.
Shouts to Derek, my favorite.
And finally, my favorite dog of the weekend.
Yeah.
Jacksonville Jaguars at Seattle Seahawks. T-Law and the boys come rumbling in and show Geno Smith how it's done.
Wow. Well, that one.
It's got to make you uncomfortable. It's got to make you uncomfortable.
No, I'm not a Geno believer, so I kind that might be my favorite pick of the bunch. I think Patriots are intriguing as well. It's plus 175.
They are, but I have this like brand of fading the Chargers, and I can't figure out if it's a bit or if I actually believe it.
Yeah. No,
when your life is a series of bits,
it's tough. I've been there.
It's really hard to remember what's real and what's a bit.
Well, it's really true. It's really true. It gets all the greats.
Sometimes I'm like, does Allie actually love me, or is she doing a bit? I can't figure it out.
Who's to say?
And that was Bounty the Dog Hunter.
Bounty the Dog Hunter.
Wow, that's great stuff.
Everyone loves him.
Yeah. A classic Halloween costume as well.
By the way, I realized by hitting the first 2 All Dogs of the season, we literally cannot finish the season down on All Dogs. Because we made like 23 units. So if you just did 1 unit every single week, it's not possible to finish the season down on the All Dogs parlay.
Yeah, and actually when you subtract the units, you need to not subtract all the free bets that came in.
It's true, kind of. That's doing some serious mental gymnastics, but I like it even
that's
better.
actual math.
Yeah, well, yes, kind of.
It's net.
We like purposely
gains.
made bad bets in the first place to get those free bets.
Oh, that's how you see it, huh?
Yes.
So that was a bit.
See?
Actually,
it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell.
I wasn't quite sure. I mean, I knew it was a nonsense, but I thought it was nonsense done in some sort of sincerity. But it was truly a bit, which is what I was saying all along. Okay, well, I'm glad we cleared that up.
There's no such thing as anything sincere for me, to be honest.
I'm not
okay.
too far off myself.
We were going to talk about these 3 games. Mavs, Nuggets tonight. If Jokic plays, hammer the Nuggets. They win by 1 million. Tomorrow.
If he doesn't play, what's the guiding line? Stay away?
Stay away.
Mavs?
Just drink. It's Friday night. Just drink.
Faku props because he's seen Doncic again?
That's another thing that I can't tell the difference between. Am I hungry? Do I want a drink?
Or
Am I
is
looking for
Faku
some
actually good at
other
basketball?
sort of vice, or do I need to place a bet? All those feelings feel the exact same in my body at this point.
That's why I'm constantly eating. There's a hole. I merely know it's there, and I'm trying to fill it.
What you really need to do is make an idiotic parlay when you're really hungry.
That sounds that sounds a lot like seasonal depression, if I'm honest with you.
Probably not a laughing matter. Okay.
I tweeted out the 2 bunches of bananas I got today to prep for the show. Bananas.
Weather gets
bunches.
cold, the man's just shoving bananas down his face trying to feel something.
Parlay win would go a long way. Though I have been at that phase for a while where even parlay wins, I just go numb. So, we'll figure that one out as well.
Tomorrow night, we also have a Nuggets game. Again,
Back to back.
believe in Jokic. Don't believe in anyone else.
Who are they playing? I hate when we put each other on the spot with stuff we don't know.
I know. They play the Grizzlies next Wednesday.
Oh, grit and grind.
And
They play the Timberwolves.
Oh, well.
Sniz
They might even be able to get that dub without Jokic, but I still wouldn't bet on it. And then also you've got Avs Wild tomorrow night. Wild off to a hot start, just like the Blues were until last night.
Kraken whooped that ass yesterday.
Avs in 60.
There's a lot of talk of don't buy into these early NHL trends. Don't take the cheese. By the way, our Where the Puck Were You?
Where the puck have you been?
Where the Puck Have You Been picks, also known as our Gretzky picks, went 2-1 last night.
There's only one available tonight, but it's also a new coach game on the other side. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's right. No, it's a new coach game as well for the Panthers.
Wait, are the Panthers the team on the beneficiary side of the Gretzky game?
They are the beneficiaries
Oh
of the
my
Gretzky
God.
game. You think it's a jump all over?
Yeah.
You don't think they're sadsies about the coach and everything that's going on?
I mean, I certainly hope not. Yeah. Screw him. And
I hadn't interpreted it from that sense. It's more like, well, who cares? Like, coach is a scumbag, and like we can win a cup this year, so screw it. Let's go for it. Now they are on the road, but it's first game of a roadie. While the Red Wings, it's the first home game coming off a 3-game roadie. Started with a back-to-back. They played Wednesday and now got back to Detroit. People like the Red Wings, though. They've been playing well. So you can get Florida. You would also get the Caps in that situation, but they're like minus 300 favorites because they're playing our friends over at the Coyotes.
You know how we've just started calling teams like any team, the football team that, or like the Atlanta baseball team. Well, when I say Red Wings, I feel like I'm about to say the Washington football team's previous name. So I'm just going to start calling them the Detroit hockey team.
Love that. Ty coming in with some more Where the Puck Have You Been data.
Whoa. Why does he know this and you don't?
Well, because they've been at home for 2 games. So it doesn't totally, but it's more of a schedule than a travel. They're coming off a back-to-back. 3 games in 4 nights. But I don't know. Vegas is coming off.
I don't trust.
Back-to-backs Tuesday, Wednesday. They had Thursday off. They're back at home.
But they're banged up and just not.
Yeah, they've got some. There might be some decent value on the Ducks, but the other thing is the Ducks suck.
Yes, they do. 0-5 in their last 5.
Yeah, they're terrible.
More like the Anaheim sucks.
It's true.
I think that's enough for us.
Take all teams away from Anaheim. Since we've discriminated against the West Coast today, I will close with that note.
What about the
the
Angels?
Well, they changed their city. They changed their city. Of Anaheim, unallowed, though. Eliminated forever.
They were once the California Angels, and that sounds so much better.
Yeah, that's better.
I know, but it's so stupid when you have 4 other teams in California to claim that team as the state's team. But you got the Dodgers, the Padres, the A's, the Giants.
Conversely, people in Colorado Springs are pissed that they're called the Denver Broncos. They're like, they're our team, too.
No, they're not.
No, I'm being serious. If anyone has sources in the Springs,
That's not happening.
they don't want to be associated with us. Just want them to be the Colorado Broncos. They'll probably let us have the Nuggets. That's enough for us today.
Yeah.
See you later. Have a good